Anika,
Hi.
what did you do today?
Like we're going straight right into it.
Fuck it.
I'm shuffling a bunch of cards right now. I don't know why. It's my new fidget.
Are those like bicycle cards or
No, there were the tarot cards that I picked that we were playing with last night. You were the emperor.
I was the emperor? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How?
Um,
Yeah.
no, I was just gonna answer your question. Like, what did I do today? Like, my highlight of the day was pretty boring. I
Uh-huh.
did like a lot of accounting work. Can I talk about accounting for a second?
Yeah, of course. I'm here.
Oh my God. So like when I was in college for my first term, I actually failed the fundamental, like the most basic accounting subject the school can give.
Oh, holy
Like
shit.
half the class failed it. And I dropped the next accounting second term. So now I'm taking the fundamental all over again. And let me tell you, I am so thankful that I
Why?
took it again.
Why is that?
It's like everything is so clear to me now. I feel so enlightened. I really do. Now I get it. And I'm actually enjoying it. So hopefully I could keep it up. But yeah, that was my highlight of the day. Like I was happily doing the homeworks a while ago. I never knew I'd say that.
That's actually
But
fucking cool. I suck so much at accounting. I'm from ABM and I think I failed
Sandra, what are you
account.
talking
Yeah.
about?
What?
You're an art you're an art student.
Yeah, and I and I took ABM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um but yeah, I took ABM because like I guess I had no other choice. It was either that or STEM.
Uh
But yeah, yeah, speaking of like ABM and stuff, like did you ever envision yourself as a kid uh to be like an accountant or like to take up business or yeah.
non-accountant, but let me tell you what, this is like the power of manifestation or the power of words in general.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever knew when I was like first grade, second grade, third grade was De La Salle University and business. So I don't know, that's just what I always hear my parents talk about in their own conversations. So whenever people would ask me, like, at 8 years old,
Yeah.
Nika, what do you want to be? Like, what do you want to take up in college? And I put on this Hermione Granger aura. I'm gonna go to De La Salle University and study business. Like that was me. Like Hermione Granger was my shit back then.
That's so fucking funny to like imagine. Like, your classmates go like, I want to be a princess or I want
I
to
also wanted to be Hannah Montana at the same time.
yeah. kind of
In
business.
fact, I remember telling my mom, like, "Mommy, I want to be famous. I want to be a superstar like Miley Cyrus." And she was like, "No, no." And I cried, like blacked out, cried all over her, like, why don't you want me to do that? So yeah,
Speaking of like
I grew
famous
up.
stuff, like would you like you're 20 now and like seeing all the famous people and like all like the paparazzi all up your ass 24/7. Would you ever like want to live that life?
I am not cut out for that. If there is something I know about myself, I like my privacy. I do not want, I would never wish that upon myself. Like random cameras like on my face or even tabloids being written about me, like how I see they do on the Kardashians or what.
Yeah.
Not for me. How about you?
It
Are
just
you cut out for the fame?
I mean, I want to be famous, but like only famous to the famous people. That's
Oh my
pretty.
God,
Yeah, right.
yes. You want to be famous, but only to the famous people.
Yeah. Like
Oh my God.
I don't want to be like bombarded by like people and like being crowded in like public spaces. That shit seems so scary,
My
honestly.
mouth is right over there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just want like distant whispers of like, hey, that's the guy from that thing. That's all I want.
That's the guy who smuggled cocaine in the Philippines.
Smoke cocaine.
Hey, famous to the famous people.
I know. Hey, we can manifest
Oh my God, no.
that. To be famous for the famous people.
Not the cocaine part, but yeah, the famous to the famous people one. Let's manifest that, shall we?
Maybe the cocaine part. Who knows?
Oh my God. Oh, by the way, excuse the hair. I just came out of the shower. Like, I literally just came out of the shower.
It's okay, me too. That's why I'm wearing the hat.
I
Um,
had
shit.
a haircut. I actually had a haircut like a few weeks ago, just to trim off the ends. Would you prefer me in a longer hairstyle, or would you like it, or do I look good when it's short?
I like it
Maybe.
short on you,
Oh,
actually.
really?
Yeah, did you cut your own
Okay.
hair?
Huh?
Did you cut your own hair?
No, hell no. Get someone come over.
No, but yeah, it really suits your face.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Uh,
What kind of face?
kind of face. I have like this weird obsession now with looking at people's faces. Um, like you have a very gamine structure of face, and uh, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like with the round eyes and the cheeks and like the narrow to moderate lips and the 120 angle jaw, and
The angled jaw.
yeah, that's pretty much you. I'm describing your face right now. You have good cheekbones too.
Oh, wait, what's the word? Gamine?
Gamine, yeah, that's like the Audrey Hepburn type of
Yeah,
facial.
I watched that video you sent me
Yeah,
last night. That was so interesting.
I know, right?
I never put that much thought into different kinds of faces.
Yeah.
Because my standard of beauty was Bella Hadid fucking, with a,
the
this is literally how Bella looks like right now.
I know, and like with her narrow face, with that high fashion look.
Yeah, I mean, like people get rhinoplasties to fix their noses, the fox eye lift, buccal fat removal to remove the fat on your cheeks, and
Um,
lip filler, cheek filler, jaw reduction, and they just end up looking so like this.
like stretched out.
Would this look good on me?
Not too much. But yeah, you already have a pretty good facial structure, honestly. I
Thank
like your
you.
face. And yeah, like also based on the video you saw, like it's not the hair that makes the face, it's the face that makes the hair look
The
good.
face makes the hair, exactly.
Yeah, right. And
Although I
that
have to disagree, because
huh?
I have to disagree.
Why?
I used to have bangs because Audrey Hepburn was one of my idols growing up. Little did you know,
Uh-huh.
and her bangs were like this, right? Like
Yeah,
not a full on bang, but like a half bang.
like the breakfast at Tiffany's type of shit.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
did that to myself when I was like eighth grade. I looked terrible. I looked terrible.
You cut it yourself?
I did cut it myself. I bet I'm pretty sure everyone has come to a point of doing that, even during this quarantine. People have been cutting their hairs in the beginning.
Holy shit, can I tell you a story? I have a so I was from an all boys school, right?
Oh wait, seriously?
Yeah. So I was from an all boys school. Every month they would check your hair. Like there would be a hair inspection day. And you can't have your hair longer than your eyebrows. And I was an annoying kid. I didn't remind my parents about haircut inspection day. So
Yeah.
so at 7 a.m. I just remembered it was the day, and I ran to my grandpa's room. He was asleep, and I went. I was 7 years old, I think, and I told him like, you have to cut my hair, you have to cut my hair, or they're gonna send me home, blah blah blah. And he was like, in his bed, he was like, fuck, oh fine, and half asleep, he he took me to the bathroom, he cut my hair,
Oh,
Yeah, so my bangs were like they went up and they went down and they went up.
that is such like an old-fashioned thing to do. Like your grandparents just straight up cutting your hair.
Yeah, and it was so bad. Like I looked
Mama,
like a
thank you.
chainsaw did. Yeah, so um
Photos.
I wish I had pictures. Oh my God. And so the teacher, he was inspecting. He was like, "Okay, you look good. Next, you look good." And I came, and he was like, "You look, you passed." Okay. And, and I could see him like trying to hold his laugh, like, uh-huh.
This yesterday.
I think we were all stupid kids once.
Oh, trust me, I was. I probably still am sometimes.
How are you and your friends? Like, do you still have friends from like when you were young?
Yeah. Um, my three closest girlfriends I have today have been my friends since, like, I've known them since grade school.
Yeah,
Even before, like, what do you call it? We call it casa in our school. I think in other schools we call it like kinder prep. Yeah.
yeah,
Like preschool. And it's great to have that kind of history because it's fun looking at really cute photos of you guys together.
yeah.
Um,
Actually. And you guys get to like recreate pictures too.
yeah. They mean a lot to me.
I'm glad. Um, did any of them follow you to LaSalle?
One, one of them did, but not exactly LaSalle. Her name is Songhee,
Yeah,
uh, and you've met her like a few times, I think. The
from the
Korean girl.
the furniture thing.
Yeah, we were in that furniture expo. You were with Rachel. I was at Songhee, and we just ran into each other, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We really did. And our
We're in
booths were like right beside each other. That was so fucking
Yeah,
cool.
our booths were like right beside each other. You had a really beautiful booth, by the way.
Thank you. You did too. Oh my God, triple A.
Thanks. I miss going there to the World Trade
I
Center.
know.
Like, oh, Corona.
With like the wine and the cheese and the chips.
I always look for the food area. I always go to
Right.
the. It's so funny because he got so wine drunk when I left because my family and I went ahead. But she
Yeah.
wanted to stay behind at the expo, just looking around
Yeah.
with like more than two glasses in. She
Oh
got
my
so
God.
drunk.
How'd you get
Yeah,
home?
probably took a grab.
Oh, poor
Probably
girl. Wait, what do you
yeah.
mean she's not technically LaSalle or she's not?
She's from CSB.
Oh, shit.
She studies interior design.
Oh my God. Is she an SDA or?
Yeah, she's in SBA most of the time.
Huh.
Probably at home right now doing a lot of plates.
Yikes.
Or I don't know what you art students do these days, but that's the number one complaint I hear from every single art student.
I know. Fuck.
Like, I gotta go home, I gotta do my plate. I have 3 plates tomorrow, 3 plates due this week. Plates.
I seem like
You're,
the most chill person there because everyone's freaking out and I don't. The load's not that.
Andrew, you're like such a chill person in general. How do you do it? I
Um,
mean, like, you still get shit done though, right?
if it's due tomorrow, you do tomorrow. That's it.
What's your MBTI personality type? Would you
Oh
know?
shit. ENFP.
What?
Are you an E? Yeah. Are you?
Wait, what's yours? EN?
FP. That's like campaign.
Oh, ENFP. Oh, similar, but mine is ENTJ. Okay, wait, not that similar.
Yeah, yeah.
We're both ENs. Mine's a TJ at the
What's
end.
your what's your what's your thing? Like I'm a campaigner. You're
Commander.
ooh.
I mean, in my best version,
Uh huh.
be a commander. I don't know. I go through different phases in my life. Where I'm just like up and down, passive, aggressive, or whatever. But my best version would be a commander.
How would you describe 2020 Anika compared to the other yous in the past?
God, how would I describe it?
Yeah.
Like COVID-19. That's the only thing I could think of. But I'm glad that I'm actually really glad that we were on a that we paused for a second in
Yeah.
life.
Why is that?
Personally, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm thankful that my family is fine. Everybody is healthy. Nobody that I know has COVID. So I'm really thankful. And I've also given away, like, I've also tried to help out in a way
Yeah.
to my community. So I've been baking lots of cookies, just simple, like regular vanilla sugar cookies that I would give to the frontliners.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Wow.
Yeah, it feels really great. It feels really great. Um, I think a few months ago, we donated, I think about 100 food bowls to frontliners as
Oh, no
well.
way. Wow. Wait, you
That was
made
a
the
few
peoples
months ago.
yourself?
No, no, no. We paid for it. We paid for it. So it's like, there were lots of those things going on, like to make some money to these restaurants, and they would make food bowls for for the healthcare workers.
That's so fucking cool. Wow.
How about you? How would you describe your 2020?
My 2020 is fucking enlightenment everywhere. Like I've been trapped in my room. I've locked myself in, and I've been just exercising, and I gained 30 pounds.
I've seen your before and after photos, and it's like a good weight gain. It's
Yeah,
not like,
thank you. Oh my God.
yeah, it's like a really good weight gain. Like the fat went to the right places.
Yeah, I've eaten about like 130 eggs, something like that.
Oh gosh, do you scramble them? Put them in your shakes?
Scramble, raw, like fucking anything, as long as as long as they're eggs.
How do you eat a raw egg and make it taste good?
I just take it like a shot.
Oh my god, no.
Yes, just
Oh god.
it's not
Oh.
bad. It's probably bad for me, but like fuck it, I did it. I'm alive.
Okay.
What's
I mean,
what's
I
the
like
weirdest?
soft boil.
What?
I could go as far as a soft boiled egg, but not a raw egg.
There, it's not gross as long as you don't break the yolk.
Really?
It tastes like nothing. Yeah.
The one I'm thinking about, I could eat raw egg yolks all day. I actually like it with
Yeah.
sugar.
Uh-huh.
Like,
With sugar?
yeah, like I don't know. My grandma used to bake a lot with custard, and she would beat the egg yolks with tons of sugar, and I could eat that. Like when I was a kid, I would just eat that off the bowl with a spoon.
No way.
Actually, really good, and I love raw egg yolk on rice and
Yes.
pasta,
Yes.
spaghetti alla carbonara
La carbonara with the
with
fucking
the
guanciale.
guanciale
With the
and the
guanciale.
pecorino and the parmigiano. See, see.
I'm assuming you've like been to Europe, right? Like
Yeah,
the
so glad
how's the
I have.
carbonara there?
Shit, I had the best. Okay, I've had a few versions of the carbonara, like in a few different places in Italy,
Yeah,
but the best is the Roman carbonara.
the Roman one. Yeah.
Roman carbonara. I don't know. In the south, like in Naples,
Uh-huh.
Amalfi, their carbonara is more. I don't know. Like there's a zest to it. I guess there's a bit of a zest, a bit of a tangy, but it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
The Roman carbonara is on a different level, like on a different level.
I know it's so fucking savory and I
It's
love it.
so good. I feel like it's a guanciale. I feel like it's a
Yeah,
guanciale.
the fucking pork jowls and
Yeah. And the kind of cheese they use.
yeah. Was it Parmesan?
Um,
Parmigiano Reggiano.
last time I checked, it was like a mixture of Parmigiano Reggiano and pecorino.
Oh
And they
yeah,
also
there.
put truffle oil on it too. Oh,
Fucking truffle oil. Can you
and you
not
know,
like
you know what,
what?
Sandro? There was a really good Italian restaurant here in Angeles, and
Uh-huh.
the chef really is from Italy, and he's so hot, and it was so authentic. Like it was the closest version of Italian food we could get to the actual one in Italy, from the
Sure.
pizzas to the pastas, just that pizzas and
Uh-huh.
pastas. And he served really good carbonara.
Yeah.
Sadly, due to the COVID-19,
Don't tell me he closed down.
I saw a message on no, not a message, but an announcement on Facebook saying, for the past 2 years,
Oh fuck that. No.
we were happy serving Italian food to the city of Angeles, but due to the COVID-19, we have to shut down for good. I am going to Italy to live with my family, etc., etc., etc. And my heart, I was heartbroken
Yo, that
because
fucking sucks.
he had bomb margarita pizza, um, pomodoro, and carbonara, like the best.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
And the chef was so hot. He used to be a model in Italy. He used to model, and he I think he acted a bit here
He
in
acted?
Manila.
Oh my god. And he became a chef with like the best pasta. Wait, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Hello. Wait, give me 1 second. Can you see and hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's my bad.
Oh,
How
oh,
has how has travel affected you as a person?
oh, a lot actually, a lot. Um, I think I've become more idealistic. In fact,
Like how?
in a way, you visit places. When you visit places, you're just amazed, because
Yeah.
it's so new. It's you see things that you wouldn't normally see, and then usually like that's the beauty about traveling. I guess like you're just seeing things you never knew you'd see before,
I know, actually.
and that comes in a different ways, from the food you eat, the places you go to, the people you meet, the drinks that you drink,
Yes.
transportation. Oh, that was a big one. That was a huge impact. And just seeing how other countries could like let's use Italy for example,
Uh-huh.
since it's based on that. Just seeing how well they were able to preserve their culture
Yeah, they
from
have a law.
BC, like before Christ, Jesus, and it's so beautiful there.
I know. Have you been to the Vatican?
I have been to the
I
Vatican.
know, it looks so fucking good, right?
I have.
That shit is so amazing how like well preserved and maintained it is.
It is. Um, and I think I always find myself comparing my environment, my own country. You just can't help but compare.
Yeah, you really can tell.
In neighboring countries, like Japan, let's take Japan for example.
Yeah.
Even like the weather, like you live so close to Japan, and yet the weather is, I feel like, is just opposite ends of the spectrum. It's just so opposite.
Yeah. It's cold. It's cold there.
Cool there, yeah. And and even the people, the culture, just how orderly everything is, how clean, the cleanliness of the place, it just makes you compare, like your
Yeah.
own. I mean, I try not to because it's not a good look for our country, but that's the reality. That's the reality. Um, and because my family is quite big on travel, we are exporters.
Yeah,
Right.
furniture. Yeah.
We both are, yeah. So our house, if you come visit us in the future, you'll see that if there's one thing that we could say about our house is that we're pretty well traveled.
Ooh,
Pretty well traveled. So we
you
like to
guys
take
have
a little bit.
torches around or like fridge
Sorry,
magnet?
a what? French magnets.
Fridge. Yeah, fridge magnets. Are you that type
Um,
of family?
I would say French doors,
No, no,
like
fridge,
the
like refrigerator.
oh, no, not that kind. Not that kind. More of just like the style, the architecture of the house. We have a bunch of like what do you call this?
The arches.
Arch, yeah, arches. Uh, how did we get to arches? I don't know how. A bit of an international influence to our house. I'm sure yours is as well.
uh, yeah, we're very like I don't know how to explain it. Like if a Viking fucked a Thai girl, that's what my house looks like.
If a Viking fucked a Thai girl,
Yeah,
well,
that's the only way I can explain it.
well,
I'll show it to you after this, I guess.
give me a house tour right after.
Yes, yes, I will. You too. Oh my God. And huh. Okay. Shit. Traveling. What was I gonna say?
Where have you been to?
Uh, I have like same as you, Europe, and like I like the States. Japan was cool.
Have you ever like met a miracle person or just like a stranger? Like something that you wouldn't expect turn out so good.
Yes, I had so there's this guy. I was in. Wait, hello. Can you move for? You're lagging. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I was in Brooklyn and I couldn't sleep. So I climbed out of our apartment door. Oh no, sorry, apartment window. And there's like a fire escape, right? Like the ladder and the stairs.
Yeah.
Like in the fucking movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm
I
thinking
climbed.
about
Yeah, right. So I went out the window, took the stairs all the way up to the roof, and I saw I saw this fucking Russian guy like smoking in the roof, and I don't know why, but I was 16 at this time. Like as an annoying 16-year-old, I just went up to him. I looked so sketchy, honestly. He was in another roof, and you know, I was in the other apartment building, like, "Psst, can I hang out with you?" and and he waved and he said, "Yeah, yeah, sure, you can come here." And I spent the whole night with this. No, he wasn't Russian. He was from Belarus, like where
oh
John
Bella.
Wick was. Yeah, where John Wick was from. And we just talked about like pretty much everything, like how like his city was, how my city was, and how like everything's so
Oh,
fucking different. Yeah,
man.
I know his name was like Andre or something. I took a picture of him. I'll show you that.
Oh,
Yeah, he was so cool. And after that, like e- every Russian or like Eastern European person I see, I don't know why, but like I would be so gravitated towards them because of fucking Andre.
Eastern European.
Yeah, like the Slavic, Polish.
Oh,
Yeah.
East. Oh, wait, I do. I do. One of my teachers in my high school was Slovenian. Slovenian.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Also, Romanian. I also had a Romanian music teacher. Wait, is Romania from like Eastern Europe? Is that
I
Eastern?
guess so. They sound very. I think so.
Probably.
Pretty sure.
He was the best. My Romanian. His name is Mr. Georgi Taslev. Oh, it's fun. Mr.
Dude.
Georgi. Yeah, I miss. And he is a virtuoso. So virtuoso is a person who
Uh-huh.
can master even the hardest piano pieces,
What the fuck?
piano concepts. Like, yeah, he's very good on the piano, and he took care of his little piano in school like it was his baby. It wasn't a grand piano, but it sure did sound like it. It was that good.
What?
And I would I would always come in early in his classes just to hear him play because I love classic music. And just to hear someone play it live, it just like my heart. Like I fell in love. I fell in love. And also this teacher of mine, oh, he's so wifey.
Yeah.
He's so wifey. He bakes like lots of home good shit. From his coffee. So he has a special like formula,
Yeah.
coffee formula. It's like 50, he uses 50% Baracco, 25%, I don't even know, but different types of like coffee beans blended all together. He would even like serve us espresso in class because he had his own espresso machine.
What the
And then on some days, yeah, he'd be like, Anika, would you like an espresso? And I'm like, yes, Mr. Georgi, thank you so much. So while I'm drinking my espresso, he'd be playing the piano for me. He was that type of
fuck?
guy. I'm not joking. He really was. And he made everything from scratch, from his yogurt,
Uh-huh.
his breads and pizzas and cakes. He was such a big baker at home. He's also
Dude.
a cat person too. So that's like one of my favorite teachers in my high school. I can't find a replacement for someone like that.
Wait, shit, what kind of school did you go to? That sounds like heaven.
Honestly, okay, I went to St. Paul American School in Clark.
Yeah.
It's a fucking freak show.
Why?
Okay, the teachers are amazing. Teachers
Yeah.
have such good character, personality, and they were like my parents. Like, oh, they're just so great. But the kids,
The kids.
they always leave me speechless. Everyone, but the good thing about a community like that is that it's small
Yeah.
and nobody gives a shit about what other people think. Like everyone was, it was like everyone was being their 100% self, unfiltered, very unfiltered, just their own character. They're not ashamed. They have no shame at all. And I feel like that helped me, like,
Open up.
yeah, like be myself and just like unapologetically myself and not to care what other people think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're a very free-spirited person.
free
Like from day
spirit.
one.
Uh,
You're so
yeah, I thanks. Yeah, I like that word, free spirited.
free-spirited.
I
Yeah.
try not to be though. It gets me in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. It gets
Hey, you're not boring, and that's so fucking
I
nice.
have a lot of stories to tell you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have a
glad.
lot of
I'm
stories
glad.
to
That's
tell
why
you.
we're here. That's why I chose you. What's your craziest batch story? Was your batch crazy?
Oh my god, you can't. I can't. I can't. I can tell you like when the camera's down,
Okay.
but right here I cannot. I cannot because this one involved the police. I swear. This
What
one
the
involved.
fuck?
Should I say it? Oh, I can't. I can't.
I can tell you mine, and then like
Okay.
maybe we set the school we set the school floor on fire. It was so fun.
What are you, Steve Jobs? Because Steve Jobs did something like that when he was little.
No way, really?
He did. He was like such a prankster. Tell me yours.
Dude, we're on the right track. So, um, we had we had like a science experiment where we needed alcohol. So every one of us had like a big bottle of alcohol or something. Or at least one person had like a big bottle of alcohol. So we just sprayed it. We poured all the alcohol all over the floor, and if I remember, someone screamed, "The floor is lava," and then they lit the floor, and whoever wasn't on the chairs,
Excuse me,
yeah, the
wait.
floor was on fire. I loved it.
This was actually on fire. So how did you guys deal with that?
We just laughed, and I don't know how nobody died. I don't know how the school didn't die, but like we're fine. We made fucking shit. Oh my god! Wow. We we had we had gun we had gun training too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I always wanted to do that. Actually, not joking. Like I've always wanted to do
that's
that.
fucking awesome. You should
Right?
you should shoot guns. I swear.
I don't know where.
So they took us to this police camp, and we slept there for 3 days. My pillow was a shotgun, and you know, uh, like they took us hiking with like full gear and guns, and they would have like policemen like hiding up in the mountains or camouflaged in a tree, and they would shoot blanks at us.
It's like laser tag.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. It
Fun.
was so fun. And then they taught us how to raid a house. They taught us how to
No
disassemble
way.
shit. It was so fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was the best. We raided a house.
I feel like our police department, like
Yeah,
within in this country, should have more training. I'm pretty sure they do like at the beginning of their
yeah.
career before they go into the workforce. But from what I hear, that's it. Like after a few weeks or a few months of training, they never trained again.
Huh.
Don't you think that's wrong? Especially if you are someone who works in the line of danger, you ought to have training at least once a week. It's like a boxer.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta
You
keep
kind of keep
sharpening your
up
skills. Yeah.
your skills and everything. But that's why there's this thing going on in the States called defund the police, like
Yeah.
hashtag defund the police.
What's it
I
about?
think I think they should put police like I feel like they should fund the training more. You know,
Actually, yeah, I agree with that. I get you.
fund training.
I'm
That's
training.
why our policemen here in Angeles City, fuck, I just have to pay them a few thousand pesos and we can get away.
Huh.
Crazy. They don't do their job well. Yeah. Because
Shit.
they're underpaid. They're underpaid too. And they're the people that's keeping us safe. I mean, think about that.
Is that how you got away? Is that how your
Oh,
batch got away with your story?
so I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but it did involve a car chase with me and my ex, my very first like boyfriend in high school. He did something stupid, and one thing led to another, and next thing you know, the police is chasing us, like actually chasing us.
In the
I don't
speed
know.
tape?
It was him. It was
Yeah.
him. He was driving. I was just like
Holy
on the
fuck.
it was it was his doing, but we actually got away. We actually got away.
You got away.
But we were being chased. But yeah, I'll go into detail.
Wow. Wait, what the fuck? You got away with it.
We actually did get away. It was night. It was nighttime, and it was in Clark, so you could speed. It's not like there was traffic or anything.
Yeah.
But he was a really good driver. He was a really good driver, and we got away. I'll talk about it later because it's a
So
really
fucking wild. I fucking love that. I fucking love that so much.
because I was just like in my seat.
Yeah.
I couldn't process what was happening. I was scared as fuck. I thought we were in a movie. I was like, screaming at him like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You gotta stop!" Because I was taught, when the police is involved, you gotta go to the side,
Yeah.
let them check out your license and stuff. But little did I know, he did not bring his license.
Oh my god.
That's why he was trying to get away with it.
Fuck. Fuck, dude.
But
Wait, that
yeah,
caught me off guard.
he did. It was kind of cool. It was cool though. Like after everything happened,
Yeah.
whoa, Fast and Furious. But would never be in that situation again. But, no, sir.
You're gonna be like the most interesting mom ever.
Most interesting mom. Oh my god, my friends literally blackmail me. They're like, Anika, when you have your kids, I'm gonna tell them all the stories that you did in the clubs. I'm like, no, don't you dare hurt my babies.
Oh my god. Do you consider yourself a party kid?
No.
No? How often do you go out?
Occasionally when, before this whole corona, maybe I did have a very short phase,
Yeah.
but I have a different approach to partying now. I can't do it every week. I used to do it like twice a week before, like when I was in Taft, when I was new in Taft.
Yeah.
I would go Wednesdays and Thursdays, sometimes even Fridays.
Wednesdays.
But I have a new approach to it. Just when I deserve it, if I deserve a good night out, like if I've worked really hard for the past week or weeks, then I could go to a club. Because I feel really guilty. It's so hedonistic, Dan,
Yeah.
right? It's just
I
so much fun. You're drinking, you're feeling good, you're smoking, you're making out with people.
tell people.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Joking.
But I wouldn't do it all the time. And it makes me lazy too. Like the next few days, I just feel like a lazy ass.
I
So
see.
nothing good comes out of it. I keep it to the minimum. How
You're
about
so,
you?
you're so fucking disciplined.
Oh, I try to be, honey. I try to be.
I
I'm
tried
like on,
to. Yeah.
I'm on the last few straws while I live in this house. And my parents watch. I'm like under the last few straws. If something, yeah, it's okay.
Hmm. I tried to be disciplined. I tried NoFap, if you've heard of that.
My friend made me sign a petition, like a no fap petition, and we should talk about that.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a petition. I thought it
Oh,
was like a thing.
because I have a friend
Yeah.
who is a biology major, and he's studying sexology.
Like sex. Sex.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
stuff about sex.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that watching porn is really, really bad. It is one of the unhealthiest things guys and girls could do, but especially guys, because he says what the more a guy, you know, like jacks off to a woman online,
Yeah.
masturbates to a woman online,
Uh-huh.
then their capacity to enjoy sex in real life with an actual woman starts
Diminishes.
to diminish each and every time.
Fuck.
So maybe your performance would start to decline. You wouldn't last that long. You wouldn't feel that great. There's a whole study behind it. Too bad for women because we need stamina. And but like
Yeah.
real talk, like we need stamina, we need pleasure, and that's usually how relationships can go unhealthy.
Can go unhealthy.
Usually starts with the guy, according to studies.
Huh.
Yeah. So lessen your porn.
Yeah, I have listened to my porn. I stopped watching porn for like a month. And
For a no nut November.
it was no nut June. I no jerk off June.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I felt so productive. I wanted to, like every time I wanted to jack off, I would just like exercise
Oh my
and
god,
huh?
really?
Yeah, like like instead of doing this motion, like I would do it with a dumbbell instead. Yeah, and my fucking rage would like carry. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was the most painful heaven.
I
I've
have a question.
yeah.
How do you feel now?
How do I feel now? I went back to
Yeah,
porn.
like what's the result of all of that effort? Other than biceps, probably.
Well, jacking off still did give me biceps. But like I felt my vision improved. My fucking vision improved. That was so weird.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I found myself like looking at my eyes right now. It's kind of like sleepy looking, right? Like this is like my normal face. Yeah, but during no jerk June, my eyes were like fucking wide and like I was just so ready to like attack anyone because I was so
Whoa,
on edge.
your testosterone is going above the charts.
The fucking the fucking Goggins level of rage I had that
Oh
month.
my, I love Goggins.
I fucking love
I love
Goggins.
David fucking Goggins, Jocko Willing,
Jocko.
brilliant.
Oh my
Like
god.
I, I just look at their faces and I listen to them and I look at their Instagram pages. I just feel so masculine.
I know.
I feel so like.
The fucking stay hard.
Okay, one
Yeah.
time I was watching a podcast with Jocko Willink in it,
Yeah.
and after the podcast, um, my it was my brother who asked me to do this um, personality quiz. Which Lord of the Rings character are you?
Uh-huh.
One of those BuzzFeed personality quizzes. And I before the results, I was thinking, okay, I'm probably an elf or a hobbit, one of those funny characters,
Yeah.
light, free spirited characters. But no,
Can
you
I
know
guess?
who
Can
I
I guess?
guess?
The albino orc.
No,
What is it? Who is it?
I got Saruman.
No fucking way.
Well, I was like, this is my masculine energy shining through
Yes.
right now.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
It was right after I watched like a few episodes of Jocko Willink, and probably David Goggins was there too. So intense.
Dude, I grew a beard right after watching Goggins.
Oh
Fuck.
man,
Like the amount of energy he has.
he just
Every
looks at you like, you gotta fucking do it. Wake
yeah,
up
yeah.
at 4:30 a.m. I'm gonna run. I don't even want to run, but pain is game. Like pain is game. I
I know.
definitely believe in that. I have a bunch of quotes saved in my phone that those three guys have been saying about pain and suffering. Like you can't be happy without it.
Yeah.
You gotta go through the necessary delay your gratification. Delay your gratification. That's a problem with this world right now. Oh my gosh, like we're living in a world of convenience, from the internet to transportation to just how we live life in general. We're like worlds apart, and yet we can talk to each other like nothing's stopping us.
Yeah. Nothing stopping.
We're living in the age of convenience, so we're just so used to things happening to us quickly. We need to delay gratification more. We need to, instead of searching up for the answers, why not think about it, for God's sake? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I really get you. I've been learning that like this whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go on that run first thing in the morning and just feel how happy. Okay, I wouldn't use the word happy, but
feel hard.
Feel the success. Feel the success afterwards.
And
You know,
nobody's fucking doing it.
if you put yourself into so much pain, so much grit, feel the success right after it. And it's so motivating. Because I've been running,
Yeah.
actually. That's why I love David Goggins, even Casey Neistat and like that whole clan, because they inspired me to run long distance. And I ran my first 21K a few months ago.
No fucking
It took
way.
me 2 hours. Yeah,
2 hours. Damn. But that's fucking awesome.
one. And now I don't do 21Ks anymore. I do about 10, a few 10Ks a week. But still, it's a challenge.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
And in a way, it just conditions my mind to think, okay, if you can get through this right now, if you can get through this suffering right now, then you can get through anything.
Damn.
I'm still working on that mindset. I don't think I'm a master at it yet, but I'm still working on that. I'm developing that mindset. I feel like that could take a person far, don't you think?
You are on your fucking purpose. Look at you. What the fuck?
Oh,
Look at
I
you.
hope so. Gosh, I
Yo, can
hope
I
so.
ask? I gotta ask you. What the fuck do you think during those long runs? Like what the hell's keeping you going? You could have
Okay,
stopped
so
anytime and like ran back home. But
I ran about an hour. I run for about an hour, 3 to 4 times a week.
yeah.
The first 10 minutes are the hardest. The first 10 minutes, like the first few kilometers, really are the hardest.
Yeah.
Because that's just when your body is like in a shock mode, like, what are you doing? Oh my God, you have such a longer way to go. I feel like I just get through the first 15 minutes, then the rest is like a meditation. They call it a runner's high. I Google about it. They call it a runner's high. I don't know. I know what high feels like, but I don't really feel that way in a run. But I feel like a meditation. Like my head is just super clear. My head is just super clear. And it's like I see, it's like I see the future. I don't know how to explain it. But you just daydream a lot.
yeah.
But it's the kind of daydream that sets you up for a good day, and then a good week, a good month, a good year, a good life. It's motivation.
Would you call it like a flow state? How would you describe it?
A flow state? Yeah, sure. It can be a flow state, but I just, I don't even think about the run. I just think about the future. It's like, I don't know, I'm not present. I'm not
Yeah.
present when I run. I just think about, where you want to be in the future. It just, everything becomes clear. What do you want to do later? What do you want to cook? What do you want to eat? What do you want to say to your mom? What do you want to do after college? What do you want to do while you're in college? Things like that. Things like that. You should try it, Sandra.
I'm fucking like wow, what the I don't know what to say.
I guess like when
Yeah.
you feel pain, because running is painful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You just try to distract yourself in many ways. I guess it's different per person, but that's just how I manage to go long distances. And your body eventually gets used to it.
Yeah.
I go on an hour run right now and still feel fine afterwards. Your body gets used to it.
Have you seen any muscle gain or body fat percentage
My
loss?
leg,
Your
my
legs,
leg,
those
yeah,
calf muscles?
they're there.
Yeah.
They're popping. I like my legs right now. They're the best shape I've ever seen in my entire life.
Fuck,
I try not to think about it, but they're there.
fucking awesome. Wow.
Yeah. The running makes you lose a lot of weight though. It got me, I don't know, I feel like I lost my ass a bit. I used to have such a nice ass, but running kind of,
What about
so I'm
squats?
trying to,
Don't you want to do squats?
yeah, I should get into that. I should get into that. Yeah, I'm trying to eat a lot, like carb up, especially protein. I'm drinking protein powders now.
Drinking protein powder. Goddamn.
Yeah, I drink a vegan protein powder.
I have a diet app. Um, I- I'll tell you more on that later, but I can totally help you like build your
Really?
diet plan. Yeah. I can like allow you to eat 6 times a day and like
No, I don't want to eat. I'm gonna gain weight. I'm gonna
no,
get
but
so.
I'll make you gain muscle through that.
Okay, help me get ripped.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, dude. Fuck. Can I tell you so the person that gave me that app, he's my cousin, and dude, that guy is fucking hardcore
Really?
because he
He's got
is
muscle.
he's from Washington D.C. and he is the guy. He's the drill instructor that trains the drill instructors of the navies, like of the Navy SEALs.
Oh, oh, so I bet he yells hardcore.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Gosh. Okay, tell me about him.
But
Tell
yeah,
me about him.
he trains the drill instructors that trains the Navy SEALs, and that guy is fucking like he knows how to maximize every fucking muscle in your body, and he taught me like all this shit. He's like he's basically like
A fitness coach.
A Filipino Goggins, I guess. But
Oh, cool.
yeah, he, he's not as like loud and aggressive as Goggins, but like that guy is fucking hardcore. He lives alone. Um, he lives alone on the beach, and he surfs every day. And his life is just exercise. That's it.
Oh, I want to meet him.
I know.
Has he written a book?
I have no idea, but
Maybe you should. Goggins wrote a book.
yeah, he did. Do you have it, or have you?
No, I don't, but I think I want it. I'll try to
I want.
order it online.
Yeah. Should I'd read and listen to anything from him.
He's cool. He's cool.
Oh my god, dude. What else is there? What else have you been doing?
Something good about Goggins too is that he doesn't make excuses. Even if
Yeah.
it's like 100 degrees outside, he's still gonna go for that run. Otherwise, for me, if it's like just 6:30 a.m. instead of 6 a.m., I'm not gonna go for a run anymore because it gets hot by that time.
Yeah.
Or like even in 0 degree weather, perfect for a run.
Yeah. He'll still fucking run. He'll still
He'll
like
go for a
whether it's a
run.
storm or like whether it's a blizzard. Fuck it. We'll just
I'm
go.
like really interested in ultra runners too. He started out as an ultra runner. Ultra runners are people who run more than 42 kilometers because that's the length of a marathon, right? So
Yeah.
anything beyond 42 kilometers, that's what you call an ultra run. I think he ran around 150K.
Yes.
Like
His
that was like
death
the
race.
start of his journey through this enlightenment, pain is everything kind of shit.
Fuck, man.
I have a favorite ultra
Yeah.
runner. Her name's Courtney Dauwalter. You familiar with her?
Courtney, what?
Courtney Dauwalter.
No, no, I'm not. What you like?
Goggins. Joe Rogan interviewed her on his podcast, and she's so down to earth. I swear to God, this girl can run. She did the Moab 200-kilometer trail,
200
and
kilometers?
yeah, 200. There's such thing like 200-kilometer races. I think this
What the
happened in
fuck?
I don't know which state, but this chick, she is so down to earth. Like literally, she just eats nachos and beer. Like that, those are her favorite things to do: eat nachos and beer and go for early morning runs. Very simple. She doesn't even do like yoga to help her out or meditation. She doesn't do muscle training. She just loves it. She just runs because she loves it. And that is so inspiring to me. Because I can get really
Yeah.
Martha. I'm like, yeah, I meditate. I need my coffee fix before I go for a run. I need that protein powder. or else I'm not gonna go on a run. Like
I'm
that's
not
me.
gonna
That's me.
do that
I'm
fucking
not
alpha
red
pack.
leggings. They don't support my ass. Like
Are you a heavy coffee drinker?
heavy? No, not heavy. I've seen heavy. I'm not heavy.
You're not.
Um, okay, in terms of coffee drinking,
Yeah, yeah.
I
In terms of coffee drinking,
minimum one, maximum three.
cups a day.
Maximum, yeah.
Holy
That's
shit.
that's not a lot. That's not a lot, right?
I don't know. I
Oh,
never drink coffee, honestly.
yeah, we're very different in
Yeah,
that sense. You're not you don't like you're anti caffeine.
I'm anti-caffeine. I'm scared. I'm just scared to be addicted to it because like I see my uncle, I see my mom, I've seen Rachel, and it's just like I don't want to be the person to have a bad day because I didn't have coffee in the
Oh,
morning or yeah.
well, I got into coffee because I like the taste of it.
It's Roman Roman
Huh?
coffee
Sorry,
and
what?
coffee and Rome. Have
Um,
you tried?
I haven't had like a straight up. Oh wait, I did. Okay, I tried an espresso.
Yeah.
I, During that time, I was like 16 when I went there.
Uh-huh.
Last time I went there, I wasn't big on espresso, but their cappuccinos were something else. I feel like it's their milk. Oh, and their coffee. It's everything.
It was so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
remember cappuccinos were really good back then over there.
I know it was the best. There was this coffee place. I think it was the best one. Their steam, like the steam bubbles were also coffee.
The steam bubbles were also coffee.
I don't know how to explain it. Like the foam. The foam wasn't milk, it was coffee. It was coffee foam.
Maybe they mixed it. Is that special?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but they said they were the only ones that did it because so it's like
But no, I don't think so. I mean, like you can easily do that just by stirring the
yeah,
milk foam with the coffee. But how did it taste like?
it tasted like I never knew coffee could be that like fucking good. Oh my god. I didn't
Ooh.
like coffee that much, but when I tried that, I was like, that's why people love it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it opened my eyes to coffee.
Italians are very big about their coffee art. They have that affogato,
Affogato.
uh, macchiato.
And they don't fucking have Starbucks there.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. It's
There's no
weird if I see a Starbucks in Italy. Like, ooh, that's gonna go out of business soon.
yeah, right. Like their coffee's so good. Like they don't need a Starbucks. Fuck that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I use every morning. I use an Italian espresso maker.
To
You
make
know
what
the pot where you have to like put it on the stove and it comes out on top. You know what I'm talking about? The metal pot.
yes, I think so.
Yeah, I
Dude,
brought home one from Italy. That
and
was my remembrance.
that's so cool. Are you a souvenir person?
No, I'm not. I just want one thing, like one thing I could use every day. In that case, it was the espresso maker. I would bring home like a mug, a cup,
Uh-huh.
um, maybe even a notebook, a pen. Yeah, but not souvenirs in a sense like bookmarks or magnets. Not big on that. Very practical.
Do you have any strangers that have affected like do you have any strangers you've met during your travels that you still think about?
Oh, if there was, I'm sure there was, because I'm a very social person, especially when I travel, I become really interested in strangers, but
Yeah.
I can't think about one life-changing event. Although I will say this, if you come here in Angeles,
yeah.
there's this place called Walking Street. It's like the red light district, kind of
What
like
street?
Poblacion, Manila. So in there, you meet a lot of foreigners.
Uh-huh.
And these foreigners are funny. Like they have so much character in them. They are so unfiltered. They're like sugar daddies. Like sometimes they do things to get a girl's attention or what. And yeah,
Fucking love
I've
it.
had few weird experiences with old foreign men.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
Okay, so one time I was in this bagel shop. I was with my tita, and we were having coffee and bagels, and the foreigner walks in, and he goes like, "Excuse me, are you Filipino? Because I can hear your accent. I think you're Californian." And I'm like, "No, I'm from here, man." And he goes like, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something." So he grabs a chair and he just sits with us like we've known each other forever. I don't even know his name. And he gets a paper and like he starts talking about perception. He
Perception.
talks about how reality is not real. Perception is.
What the
And he used a
fuck?
cat example. So he was like, Anika, I want you to picture a cat. I want the cat to be colored green. Imagine it's sitting on top of that lady's head right now. I'm like, okay. So I was imagining it. I'm imagining it. Now what? He's like, is it real? And I'm like, no. He's like, but it is. Because you perceived it. You brought it to life. You're imagining it right now. It is real in your head. I'm like, okay, fine. Things like that. That's not even like one of the weirdest things. Like I've experienced even weirder things in that place. That's why whenever I get so hostile, I'm like, don't talk to me. Like, don't like, I have a boyfriend. Like, stay, don't touch me. It happen with sugar daddies. Not
Wait.
that I'm being real.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying they're all messed up, but there are people like that. Especially if they had a lot to drink. Oh,
That's fucking crazy. Dude, Angela sounds like such a cool ass place. I want to
there's a
go.
lot of different types of people in here. You'd fit in. You'd fit in.
Oh,
Lots of different types of
of
people.
speaking of like perception, and you're from Angeles, I'm from Cebu. Like how the fuck do Manila people see you?
Um, well, I guess first impression would be my accent. They always point that out. Like that's always been a conversation starter for a lot of people. Like, where'd you get that accent? Why do you have it? Where are you from? And so initially they think I'm from well like the U.S. or
Yeah.
something like that, but they wouldn't think I'm from Pampanga. However, when I do say that I'm from Angeles City, that I'm from the province, I had a I had a friend in my accounting class. His name is
Yeah.
okay. I won't say his name anymore. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm salty about it. He was like, "So how do you go to Angeles? Do you take the ferry or do you take a plane there?" And I'm like, "No, it's literally like an hour and a half drive." And then he even asked me if how do I get around Angeles? Like, do I ride carabaos and stuff or horses like calesas? Like, are you serious? I don't know if he was like serious or was he just playing with me, but he seemed pretty serious.
Yeah, that guy's such a fucking cunt, I swear. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, like some other people, they know Pampanga
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, you're so lucky you have Clark Speedway
Yeah.
and all that." Like, yeah, I think our reputation's pretty good. Yeah. I have like other than the guy who thinks I ride carabaos to school, the rest were like pretty normal. How about you? And how's Cebu like? I mean, how do people perceive Cebuanos?
the yeah, they questioned me. They were like I'm from Cebu, and they were like, the province? No, huh? You don't sound like you're from there. Like,
Province?
something like that. Yeah. They don't have I don't know how to explain it. They just don't think where like other islands are. are like
Uh,
this, you know?
or they probably like the first thing that comes into their head is like probably the beach,
Yeah, the beach or like water, like
like rural areas of
rural.
Cebu. You
Yeah,
know, when people come to relax and have a holiday vacation. That's probably what they're thinking about.
like coconut trees and carabaos and shit like that. You know, I realized the people with the I don't know how to say it. People with like different accents and like very articulated and good cadence and stuff like that. They're usually the ones that aren't from Manila.
Really?
Yeah,
Other than me, who else? Are there other people too?
yeah, like there's Rachel, there's
Yeah.
Julian, there's Rachel's
Yeah.
friends like
Your
Vito and
friend. Your
huh?
friend. Your
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, Julian and freaking
Yeah.
Fernando.
We, I was, in fact, I was shocked. I was really shocked when I first met your friends because remember that one night when we all went out? I was like, I didn't know anybody. I didn't
Yeah.
even know Rachel that much. It
Yes.
sounds me being free spirited and just going with the flow with you guys. I was so shocked. I was like, wow, people are like me.
We're like you. We're the fucking rural people.
Although I do get bashed a lot when I was like in my high school, in my Filipino high school.
Why?
Um, my Filipino teacher didn't like me because, you know,
Because you talk like that.
I'm not doing our country justice.
Fuck.
Um, yeah, things like that. And I mean, even in my Filipino class right now in LaSalle, I'm being bashed. How people think that speaking English would get you bring you success in life and how that's such a wrong mindset
Yeah.
and it's so devastating to the country. And it's true. I mean, there's truth to that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to being English eras.
Yeah. Yeah, there really is.
There are pros and cons to it.
Like some people just don't get along with you, like because
Yeah, language
you talk
barriers.
like yeah.
Language barriers. There are a lot of people who I wish I would love to connect with, but and connect with in an authentic way.
Yeah.
But there's a language barrier. I'm different.
Yeah.
I'm a very person if I'm not speaking English. I'm like a baby. It's like you're gonna be talking to a baby. Yeah. And I'm very mahinhin, and I'm like, oh, talaga, like, talaga. Yeah.
Huh. If you were to shit, what's a good final topic?
How many minutes are we in? How long have we been talking?
I feel like an hour 30.
Oh my God,
Maybe.
really?
I don't
Oh
know.
shit. Like we have to wrap this up. I like totally lost track of time. Well,
I
we
know,
did
same.
start. It did start around 10, and it's already like 11:20.
We started 10:02. Yeah.
It's like 11:30. Oh gosh. Should we
Huh.
do an episode two?
Yes, we should. Please. I need an episode too.
Because I wanted to touch base on my psychic and
Oh,
on
fuck.
psychic experience and enlightenment. Do you think we can talk about that right now,
Yeah,
or should we
sure.
say that?
We can.
Okay. So whoever has made it this far into the podcast, congratulations.
Congratulations. Keep
We
going.
should be friends. um, I visited a psychic
Yeah.
last May, and she was on point about everything in my past. From my family members, she was able to guess like the members and their personality traits, um, exes, like past lovers, the current people in my life, like my friends and my new friends, and my energy, my current energy. And the psychic was also able to tell me the future. Oh my God.
What you how
Um,
how detailed was it?
it was incredibly detailed. Like, we started talking about kids.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna marry. Like, she explained me his like personality trait. She
His face?
talked about past lovers,
Oh my god.
like how they're feeling right now, and just how they were, or things that they like lied about, or things I didn't know about. She even told me like about friends, like, okay, I could see in your cards that you're talking to a new person. Be careful with that new person. He or she could backstab you. Like, she sees that. Like, okay, there are things that I don't know is
Yeah.
real or not, but the fact that she could kind of accurately depict the facial features of that person,
Uh-huh.
from the hair, the skin tone, to how they dress, to how they talk,
That's
and
fucking
say
creepy.
to be careful because etc etc etc. It's mind blowing to me. Like, every single person she has mentioned in my reading, past, present, and future, she was able to back up with their facial features and certain characteristics. And she was able to tell me things I shouldn't know and that I didn't know. So yeah,
Holy shit. Like how'd you react to all of that?
okay. I don't even know this person. I
Yeah.
didn't say anything. She didn't even know. I don't even think she knows my name
Mm-hmm.
today. I visited her like a total of 3 times already. I don't even think she knows my name. I just sit there and I just look at her. I'm just like, and then whenever she tells me something bad is gonna happen, I'm like, what? She does also tell me what could go wrong in the future when this and this and this happens.
Yeah.
Like, what could go wrong? And to be honest, Andrew, I believe her because I actually, what she predicted, I have those tendencies to do those things that she has predicted. And those things will lead me to trouble. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm in the last few straws in this house. Like, I cannot get it into any more trouble as much as possible.
And
As
to
much as
think like you know what's gonna happen and you know how to prevent it or
to have a reading to know the future isn't for everyone because it can give that person anxiety. But for me, who really wants to clean up my acts, I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I knew those things beforehand. Now I could proceed with caution. She says that right now, like while it's quarantine, I'm in the safe zone.
yeah.
That's why I'm actually kind of thankful. Like, I'm not too sad that school isn't happening yet, but I'm in the safe zone. But once school starts, this person's gonna come into your life. He's gonna fuck you up, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, like, okay.
That's so fucking funny. Fuck up your life. Shit.
Yeah. How about you? What's the closest you can get to the outside world, to the universe? Something just out of this world.
I had a we have a psychic friend. Like a psychic family friend and we were at a party.
Oh
So
wait, actually,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I had one sister and she was 8 years old at that time. And so the psychic lady went to my mom and she went, so like who's that little baby you have running around? What's her name? And then my mom was like what baby? That's probably not my kid. And she was like, no, 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 that's your kid. She looks like you. And she's like 3 years old, right? And my mom was like, no, I think you have it wrong. And then the psychic was like, are you sure? And then my mom was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then the psychic was like, okay, you don't know it yet. Okay, fine, bye. And my sister, uh, we were in the grocery store, and my sister, as a little joke, she put a pregnancy test into the grocery cart, and my mom found it when we got home. She was like, haha, funny joke, it's a pregnancy test. She goes to the bathroom, she pees, and she was like, haha, this is funny, look, I'm pretending I'm pregnant. Was it say positive? Ha, that's really funny.
Right?
And this is a pretty funny joke. And she goes to the pharmacy, she gets more pregnancy tests, pees on it again. This is really funny. I'm positive again. And yeah, and the more pregnancy tests she would get, this is so fucking funny. This is a fifth, and I'm still pregnant. And
It's true.
I know it's fucking true.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my
So
psychic gave me information about my children, my future children.
children.
So it's true.
And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But do you know how it's gonna happen?
She didn't tell me to. She'll be everything, man.
Holy fuck. Dude, that's fucking scary.
I know. No, we will use this power to our advantage. Can you imagine if your parents were psychics? They'd be like, Sandra, I know you're about to escape later at 12 midnight. Do not take my car.
Do not take you're gonna crash it. You're gonna fucking crash. Oh my
Sandra,
god.
there's a girl in school who has a crush on you. I know you want her back. I know what you're thinking.
I know. Don't go too far. I know you're gonna be a teenage dad. God damn it.
I see it in your cards.
I feel it. If you were a psychic parent, would you tell your kids? Or would you interfere with them in any way?
I would. I think I'm the type that would, because
To what extent?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be a very protective mother, but at the same time, not a disciplinarian.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be a disciplinarian, but I will be protective. So if I see danger in their chart, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna tell them not to cross that road at 4:30 p.m. later.
But what about the little shit like this girl likes you, but
Like,
you're gonna get her pregnant?
oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have to talk to my husband.
Yeah. What about sneaking?
Sneaking out?
Like if you would know your kid would sneak.
Probably not. No. I would let them sneak out. I would let them sneak out. But if I see danger in them sneaking out, I'm gonna tell them to hold back.
Yeah.
But if I could see that they will be back home safe and sound by 4:30 a.m., probably not.
Yes, let it slide.
I'm pro sneaking out.
You're pro sneaking out.
Pro sneaking out.
But can I tell you the story?
Okay.
My mom, she was 15. She didn't have a driver's license, but she wanted to hang out with her friends. And she snuck in her parents' room. She got their car keys and just basically drove out of the house. And so on her way home from wherever she went to, she crashed the car. And I guess one headlight or both of the headlights were really fucked up. And it was sticking out like an eyeball, sticking out of, yeah. So that happened. She, she just put the car back where it came from. She put the keys, and she went to sleep, and
Yeah.
and her parents woke up, and they were like, "What the fuck happened to the car?" And my mom was like, "Good morning. What happened?" What happened? The car, Somebody fucked up the car. Really? Who? And then they were like, I know you fucking snuck out, or I don't know how, but they knew, or it was revealed somehow. But
Andrew, you know what?
what?
I have a very similar story.
You crashed the car?
Wrecked the front part, dented the front part, but it involved, well, my parents were like out of the country. I don't know, they just weren't home. I sneaked in my ex-boyfriend to our house and we took my mom's car, went to Subic. We arrived safe and sound, but when we were parking it, he accidentally smashed it against our house. So it dented the car really bad. And like nothing happened. And the rest was history. I swear to God, that was my first fuck up, like as a teenage daughter.
Holy shit.
That was my very first fuck up.
What the hell did you
Yeah.
say? What did you say?
Okay, so like, no, the worst part is, one of my siblings caught my ex and I but like together in bed, like bed. And she was freaking out. She ended up being, instead of being like a sister, she ended up acting like a mom. And so the right
Holy fuck.
thing to do was to tell my parents and to make sure I learned my lesson in the end.
Oh my god. How old was she?
She was about 19. My siblings are really nice people. They always do the right thing. Like 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 they always do the right thing. They never like to lie, especially to my parents.
Yeah.
They never like to hide anything. Well, as far as I know. So I'm like the middle child in the family. Because all the bad luck goes to me sometimes.
How are the age gaps?
My older sister is 21. I'm 19, and my younger brother is 13, turning 14 on October.
Uh-huh.
Or is he 14 now? He's 14.
He's 14.
He's 14 now, turning 15 on October. Yeah, I should. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes.
Wow, time goes so fast. He's already turning 15. What was I doing when I was 15? Oh, I was still pretty good. I was a good kid when I was
Pretty
15.
good.
I think when I was like around 16, 17. 17. That was my oh,
The fun years.
when I was like going up and down. But the critical ages. Okay, I read a study that the critical ages for kids, the critical age for teens is 14, 14 to 16.
14 to 16. Why?
If you start drinking, even just in small amounts, if you introduce alcohol, drugs, or tobacco to kids at age 14 to 16, that they're more likely to develop an addiction or like poor self-control when it
Huh.
comes to those three things, like as they grow up. 14 to 16, I don't know, they're like really critical ages, but that was when the brain starts developing things. I don't know. So as much as possible, try, like, I wouldn't want my kids to be even just one cigarette. Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Sip of alcohol, no. 14 to 16. 17, okay, maybe
17.
I'll start being lenient.
Let them sneak out
But
the house with your psychic powers.
when I grow up, I am gonna make sure I have a psychic, like a psychic. I'm gonna make sure. I have one to consult every month, once a month, or every other month.
Yeah. If you had okay, if you had like to wrap it up, I guess, if you had advice for your 16 to 17-year-old self, what would you say?
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Be like, Nika, think before you act. That was very impulsive, that age. I was very impulsive. Like, Nika loves danger. Like, that was my mantra.
Your
Like, I love
mantra.
danger. So I'd say think before you act.
How that let you grow as a person.
To be honest, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it.
You on your purpose though.
I better be. Listen, my time in quarantine isn't gonna be wasted. I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna like. I can't just relax. I need character development for God's sake. Like, listen, Sandra, we're entering our 20s.
I
You know,
don't
it's
feel it. Fuck.
like we gotta start maturing, make better decisions for the future. We can't be like cowabunga dudes, whatever. Like we can't be like that anymore. We have to start growing up.
I get you.
I'm not really kidding.
We're getting old. Fuck. Can you tell people to like, comment, and subscribe?
Okay, first of all, let's say thank you to whoever has made it this far.
Yeah.
And honestly, Sandra, I want to say thank you so much for having me over.
Thank you. Thank you for
Um,
fucking hosting.
yeah, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, comment down below. Don't be a hoe. Keep safe, you guys.
Oh, wait. Wait.
Wait.
I just realized I haven't recorded.